Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
A special concert was recently given at the College of Staten Island's Williamson Theater. It was called Talent Beyond Disability. All the performers on the bill at this concert have developmental disabilities, autism or cerebral palsy, Down syndrome or mild to moderate retardation. Oh, and one more thing, extraordinary courage. How long have you been playing the piano, Mike?
I've been playing since I was about 6 years old.
And it's been a lifelong love of yours, right?
That's for sure.
How do you feel about having the opportunity tonight to play in front of all these nice people?
I think it's a great opportunity, not only for me, but the rest of the guys.
Yeah, how does it make you feel when you get up there and perform?
Good. It makes me feel good. Makes me give the people what they want.
Michael Williams is a 40-year-old pianist, vocalist, and composer with Williams syndrome. He has come to be known as a walking encyclopedia of rock and roll. Basically, Michael plays so well. What is his disability?
The disability is he's a Williams syndrome child. That's when a part of the brain is missing about 20 genes that it should have at a certain part, and therefore it results in him being, number one, very hearing sensitive, very musically inclined, very outgoing, very affectionate.
Well, we know what he can do. What can't he do?
He cannot read or write, and normally he can't go any place without my wife and I. The furthest he goes is about a block from the house. He goes to visit some friends, but that's as far as he can go by himself. Normally we have to take him every place he goes.
But yet he's got this talent.
Got this talent. Some of the music I hear in my house you wouldn't believe. The improvisations, the variations on the theme are absolutely out of this world.
And he's a gentleman.
That's my boy.
Tony DeBloise is a multi-talented musician with the rare gift of perfect pitch. What makes his talent so phenomenal is that Tony is blind and has autism. Furthermore, he didn't even speak until he was 15 years old.
I like performing in front of people. It's a good feeling. I like the stage part of the music, right. The stage and the sound. The microphone sounds good. I like singing in front of my audiences. And hopefully, I've been busy practicing for the Broadway musicals. I've been busy practicing for the musicals and stuff.
Right. Now, you were telling me before that you play, some people would be proud to play one instrument. How many do you play?
14. Piano, organ, harmonica, guitar, harpsichord, violin, English handbells, double bass, drums. I just got a melodica. I play melodica.
This is what Tony does for a living. Tony has been playing professionally since he was age 9. And as he said, this year we just played 3 concerts in Taiwan and 3 in Singapore. As a matter of fact, we helped raise $300,000 for the Autism Resource Center in Singapore.
So it means a lot to his life.
Yes, it does.
Not only to his life, but to the lives of other people with disabilities, because they need to know that people with disabilities are professionals at their particular field.
In spite of a disability.
That's correct.
you're here tonight to perform. Is there any
Yes.
message that you're trying to send out to the audience?
Like what?
Well, one is that a disability might not hold you back for sure.
Well, I can just say one thing. I know there are misconceptions about having Down syndrome, but to me, I don't think of it as a misconception. I know, I admit, I acknowledge that I do have Down syndrome, but I don't think about it. To me, it's called up syndrome.
It's not going to hold you down, is it?
No, it's not.
You know what else I saw, though, when before I could see the people who around you who love you, it makes them proud of you.
Yes,
And that must make you feel good,
it does feel good, and plus my parents are proud of me too.
as they should be.
Yes,
Want to wish you the best of luck tonight.
thank you.
Break a leg.
I'll try to break only one leg, not two.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. The event was sponsored by the New York State Institute for Basic Research in Developmental Disabilities. The concert showcased the extraordinary gifts of its disabled performers. These gifts are often called savant abilities.
The savant is basically a person that has developmental disabilities, but very, very exceptional abilities in limited areas, usually in music, sometimes in mathematics, and that kind of thing. And it comes from the French term, which means, savant means an expert or an authority.
Bruce Jackson is a 34-year-old dancer with cerebral palsy who has a vocation in modern dance. Although physically challenged, he is able to get around with a wheelchair and uses a communication board to talk with others. Bruce, who is your favorite performer? Okay. He's at the Prince.
Now known as the guy with the sun.
Yeah, yeah. And what was one of Prince's big songs this year? Well, tell me what Prince's big song is this year.
1,999.
1999. You the man. 1999.
We all tend to complain so much about the burdens of life, and these people carry their burdens as heroes, and plus have the special, unique talent. And I think sometimes God plays a very unique role here.
I think so too. Another thing I noticed is how far we've come in the workings with the disabled over the years.
Absolutely, and you've been a part of that so much. If once you get over the idea that these people are not able to do anything, and recognize, as we did early on, that there are strengths to be depended upon and that we could build on, I think it just took off. And we see them out in the community, taxpayers, working, feeling a little dignified about themselves, a lot of self-respect, and again, carrying their disabilities as heroes and heroines, and at the same time contributing to our community.
Tonight's performers rose above their own individual disabilities to be here on stage tonight. They also served as a reminder and inspiration that anything is possible with effort and determination. For a special edition, I'm Mickey Burns.
Hi, you're watching Special Edition. I'm Alec Baldwin. We'll be right back after this message.